Joint relation. It involves a relationship among more than two quantities. It is mostly a combination of direct and inverse variations. For example, x varies directly as y and inversely as z squared. Then x in symbol form is varies directly as y and inversely as z squared. Hence x is equal to ky over z squared is a relationship connecting x, y, and z squared, where k is a constant of proportionality. So take note, joint relation is mostly a combination of direct and inverse relations. In a direct relation, is x varies directly as y. So x equals to ky. And inverse, we say x varies as inversely as y. So we say x is equals to k over y. You see that for joints, you have x varies directly as y and inversely as z. You see, this part is the direct and this part is the inverse. We can split it by saying x varies y and so on over z. This part is the inverse variation and this is the direct variation. But in joint variation, there's only one constant of proportionality. So k times k times y times 1 over z squared equals to k y over z squared. So this is always how we get the formula connecting the variables in a joint variation. R varies directly as a cube of k and inversely as a square of q. Directly q square. So R is equal to q into q. So this is the formula connecting q's power 2 and q's power 2. Then if q is a constant for each space, which of the following is correct? From our option, we see that q is the subject of the formula. So we're going to make q the subject of the formula here. Make q the subject of the formula. Make q the subject of formula. Okay. So to make p the subject of the formula, you know what to do. So to eliminate q from here, make q squared the subject of the formula. So to make q squared the subject of the formula, we need to eliminate q squared from here. Multiply both sides by q squared. So r q squared is equals to q is power to q squared times q squared. So eliminate so r q squared is equals to q is power to divide both sides by r because we want q squared to stand alone. Q squared is equals to q is power to over r. So this is our relation. So here, when q squared is already the formula, option D is the right answer. So we have D as the right answer. X varies directly as y and inversely as z. X varies directly as y and inversely as z. So x equals to q y over z. So from 1 k is equal to x z over y. When x is equal to 5, y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 1, k is equal to what? So that's what we're going to find out. So k is equal to x 5 times 1 over 2, which is 5 over 2. So k is equal to 5 over 2. So from question 1, x equal to 5 y over 2 z. So this is the formula connecting this is the formula of the relationship. Then the next is when okay, what's the value of x when y is 5 and z is equal to 2, and y is 5 and z is equal to 2, x is so x is equal to 5 times y, 5 over 2 times z, 2, 25 over 4. So x is 25 over 4, go up. 6.25. F is proportional to q over t squared. F is equal to kq over t squared. Equation 1. So from 1 k is equal to f t squared over q. When q is 32 and q is 32, t is 4, and f is 20. F is 20, k is 9. So k is equal to f 20 times 4 squared over q 32. 20 times 16 over 32. 16 here 1, 16 here 2, 2 here 1, 2 here 10. So k is equal to 10. So from 1, the formula of the relationship, between f t squared and q is f equals to 10 q over t squared. So when q is 49 and c is 7, what would be f? F is equal to 10 times 49 over t. T is 7 squared times t. Okay, that's 7 squared. 7 squared. That's 10 times 49 over 49. So we have 1, 49, 1. F is equal to 10. The cost of material for making a drum varies as the cube of the radius and inversely on surface area So let's say the cost C varies as a cube of the radius r is the power 2 and inversely as the surface area A. So C is equal to Q r2 over E. Equation 1 from 1 Q is equal to C E r is power 2. So when C is 150 this is 150 E is 2250 cm squared and the radius and R 15 cm. Q is unknown. Q is equal to C 150 times 82250 divided by R, which is 15 raised to the power 2. This is 150 times 2, 250 over 15 raised to the power 2, 375, 375. Q is equal to 150 times 2250 eventually 375 is 100. So from 1 C equal to 100 and is power 2 over E. So when find the cost of the material, C and R, when R is equal to 18 cm and area and E is equal to 2700 cm squared. C is equal to 100 times R 18 raised to power 2 over 2700. So 0 cancel out 0, which is 18. 5, 8, 2 divided by 27, 216. Therefore, C is equal to 260 naira. The energy possessed by a moving object varies directly as its mass m and the square of its velocity v. E varies directly as its mass and the square of its velocity v squared. So in this case, there is no inverse relationship. Both of them are direct. So E is equal to Q v squared. Equation 1. So from 1, Q is equal to M over M v squared. When M is equal to 8 kilograms and V 5 meters per second and E is equal to 100 joules. Q is what? Q is equal to 100 over 8 times 5 squared, 100 over 8 times 25. If I here 1 into here 4, for here 1 to here 2, it's equal to 1 over 2. So Q is equal to 1 over 2 from Y, which is equation 1. E is equal to n squared over 2. So when n is equal to 6 kg, v is equal to 2 meters per second, e of the what? E is equal to mass times velocity 2 raised to the power 2 over 2. E is equal to 6 times 4 over 2. 2u1 is equal to 6 times 2 is 12. So E is equal to 12 joules. Given that x varies directly as b and y, so x equals to q by equation 1 from 1, q is equal to x over by. When x is 2, x is 2, y is 3, and b is 2, q is equal to 2 over 3 times 2, 2 over 6, 1 over 3. So q is 1 over 3 from 1, x is equal to by over 3. So when x is 3, and x is 3, y is 1, b also x is 3, b times 1 over 3 still is equal to b over 3. So we cross multiply, 3 times 3 is equal to b times 1. B times 1 is b, so b equals to 9. If energy E varies directly as the resistance R and inversely as the square of the distance, so E varies directly as the resistance R and inversely as the square of the distance d squared. E is equal to q r over d squared. Equation 1 from 1, q is equal to e d squared over r. When e is 32 over 25 d, e is 10, and r is R is 16. Q so Q is equal to E 32 times 10 squared, 25 times R 16. And this will give us 32 times 100 over 25 times 16. And how you 1 into 100 4. 16 here 1 into 32. So Q is equal to 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is equal to 8. So Q is equal to 8. From 1, E is equal to Q, 8 R over d squared. When we're going to look for r, so to look for r, we're going to make r the subject formula. Make r the subject formula. Subject of the formula. So r is equal to d squared over 8. R is equal to when e is 32, d is 7, r is equal to what? 32 times 7 squared over 8. R is equal to 32. 7 times 7 is 49 over 8. 8 here 1 into 32, 4. So 4 times 49. This is 496. So therefore r is equal to 196. 196. A quantity z varies directly as the square root of s and inversely as the cube of s. Quantity z varies directly as the square root of s and inversely as the cube of s. So z is equal to 3 root x over s is equal to equation 1. So from 1, make q is subject of the formula. K is z s is equal to over root x. So when z is 8, when z is 8, x is 4, and s 1 over 2, q is unknown. So q is equal to 8 times 1 over 2 raised to the power 3 over root x root 4. 8 times 1 over 8 over 1 over 3 is to 1 over 2 raised to the power 3 is equal to 1 raised to the power 3 over 2 raised to the power 3, which is 1 over 8. The square root of 4 is 2. 8 here 1, 8 here 1 times 1 over 2. So q equal to 1 over 2. From equation 1, z is equal to root x over 2 s raised to the power 3. So the question says, okay, express z in terms of x and s. To express z in terms of x and s means that z should be the subject of the formula, which in this case it is. So z is expressed in terms of x and s. Or another way to say that z is the formula, or sorry, z is the subject of the formula, or this is the formula connecting z, x, and s together. So that's the answer. If x varies directly as y squared and z, then x is equal to q y squared z. Equation 1 from 1, q is equal to x over y squared z. When y is 5, z is 6, and x is 45. Q is what? Q is equal to 45 over 5 squared times 6. 45, 25 times 6. 5 here, 5, 5 here, 9, 2 here, 2, 2 here, 2. That's 2, 2 times 5, 10, 2 over 10. So Q is equal to 2 over 10 from 1, from equation 1. X is equal to 3 y squared z over 10. When y is 3, and z equals to 7, x is what? X equal to 3 times 3 squared times 7 over 10. X is equal to 3 times 9 times 7 over 10. And that will give us 3 times 9 times 7 divided by 2. 18.9 times x is 18.9. So therefore x equals to 18.9. Number 2. A varies as b over c squared. So A is equal to kb over c squared. Equation 1. From 1, q equal to e c squared over b. When e is 20, when e is 20, b is 5, and c 1 over 2, q, so let's find value of q. Q can be gotten from this formula, e20 times c 1 over 2, 1 over 2 squared over b 5. So 20 times 1 over 2 squared is 1 over 9, 1 over 9 over 5. That's 20. So q is equal to 20 over 9 divided by 5, which is 20 over 9 times 1 over 5. 5 over 1 over 4. That's 4 over 9. Therefore, the key is equal to 4 over 9. From equation 1, A is equal to kb over c squared, where q is equal to 4 over 9, so E equals to 4b 9c squared. So when so this is okay. So from here to here is figure 1. So the relation between A, B, and C. Therefore, the relation between A, B, and C is equal to 4b over 9c squared. Figure 2. So A is equal to 4b over 9c squared. When b is 4 and c equals 1 over 6. E is what? E is equal to 4 times 4 over 9 times 1 over 6 squared. 4 times 4 is 16. 9 times 1 over 6 is 1 over 36. 16. 9 over 1, 9 over 4. 1 times 1 is 1 over 4. And 16 divided by 1 over 4 by 16 times 4 over 1. That is equal to 64. The mass of a spherical ball varies as a cube of its radius and inversely as the surface area. M varies as the cube of its radius R is equal to, and inversely as the surface area, where if A is equal to Q times 3 over A, equation 1 from 1, Q is equal to NE over R is equal to the when R is 4 centimeters, the surface area is 16 cm, over 16 cm squared, and the mass is 20, and it's equal to 20 grams per cm cube. Grams per cm cube. So Q is what? Q is equal to mass 20 times 16 over R raised to 4 raised to the power 2. 20 times 16. 4 raised to the power 2 is 64. So 4 here, 16, 4 here, 4 here, 1, 4 here, 4, 4 here, 1, 4 here, 5. So Q is equal to 5. If Q is equal to 5 from 1 and to 5 R is equal to over Q. So when R is 0 cm, when R is 0 cm, and N is equal to, okay, when R is equal to 0 cm, area is equal to 54 for cm squared. N is what? N is what? From 1, N is equal to 5 times R is 2 to the 2 over area, which is 54. So 2, 5 times 2 to the power 2 is 27. 27 divided by 54. So N is equal to 5 times 27, 135, 135 over 54. 2.5. So mass is 2.5 grams per cm cube.